Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Top 5 highest rated 2025 Chinese historical dramas on Douban. Flourished Peony, a 7.8 Douban triumph in 2025. Flourished Peony stands out as the highest rated Chinese historical drama of 2025 on Douban, scoring an impressive 7.8. More than just a romantic period piece, it's a compelling narrative that blends commerce, love, and feminism in a Tang dynasty setting. Set in the bustling capital of Chang'an during a time of societal transition, the story centers on He Weifeng, portrayed by Yang Zi, a pioneering female merchant who possesses a visionary mind and exceptional skill in cultivating rare peonies. Supporting her journey is Zhang Changyang, played by Li Xian, a trusted advisor to the emperor who serves as both a strategic ally and emotional anchor for He Weifeng. What sets Flourished Peony apart is its refreshing departure from traditional romance tropes. Rather than focusing solely on love, the drama explores the challenges and triumphs of a woman navigating the male-dominated world of business. It highlights the intelligence, resilience, and leadership potential of women in a historical context, making it especially resonant with modern audiences. The romantic arc between the leads develops gradually and organically, built on mutual respect, shared ideals, and emotional growth rather than sudden passion or melodramatic twists. The highly anticipated reunion of Yang Zi and Li Xian, 5 years after their last collaboration, undoubtedly added to the drama's popularity. Their on-screen chemistry feels more refined and mature, with subtle performances that bring depth and nuance to their characters. Their portrayals convey a sense of companionship and mutual empowerment that elevates the series beyond a typical historical love story. Thanks to its layered storytelling, meaningful themes, and stellar performances, Flourished Peony has set a new benchmark for Chinese historical dramas that integrate romance with social commentary. Its success exceeded expectations, earning both critical acclaim and a devoted fan base, and proving that period dramas can be both emotionally engaging and socially relevant. Love of the Divine Tree 7.1 rating. Love of the Divine Tree stands out as a rare Chinese fantasy drama to achieve a top spot on Douban in 2025, earning a respectable score of 7.1. Starring Deng Wei and Xiong Hanzi, the film tells a touching and mystical tale centered on Su Yishui, a gifted young monk fated to become the head of the Taisan sect. His destiny takes an unexpected turn when he meets Zhu Ran, the reincarnation of his former master, the misunderstood demoness Mu Qingjie, wrongly condemned by the martial world and presumed long dead. Despite drawing on familiar fantasy elements, the drama succeeds thanks to its fresh and emotionally resonant storytelling. Its narrative structure is both concise and impactful, offering depth not only to the main couple but also to a strong cast of supporting characters. Rather than relying heavily on CGI, the series strikes a careful balance. Its visual effects are beautiful, restrained, and effective in creating a believable fantasy world. What sets Love of the Divine Tree apart is its rare, complete, and emotionally satisfying ending, something seldom seen in fantasy series that tend to conclude with sorrow or sacrifice. This final act contributes significantly to the drama's appeal, particularly among viewers who are drawn to themes of healing, redemption, and spiritual rebirth. In a market saturated with derivative fantasy content, this drama manages to bring a modern, touching perspective to an age-old genre, earning both critical acclaim and widespread audience affection. The Prisoner of Beauty 6.4 rating. The Prisoner of Beauty was once considered a strong contender among Chinese historical dramas in 2025. Especially with the involvement of two highly popular stars, Song Zuer and Liu Yuning, both known for their striking looks and improving acting skills. In its early stages, the drama gained considerable attention, achieving a Douban rating of 7.3 after the release of its first 20 episodes. However, as the series progressed and eventually concluded, the rating dropped and settled at 6.4, indicating that the drama fell short of the audience's growing expectations. The story revolves around the politically charged arranged marriage between Xiao Qiao, a clever and independent young woman, and Wei Xiao, the powerful leader of the rival Wei clan. What begins as a relationship rooted in mutual distrust and manipulation slowly transforms into one of cooperation and subtle affection, as the two navigate family feuds and personal growth. While the drama boasts impressive visuals, detailed character designs, and the beloved marriage before love trope, it drew criticism for its lackluster execution of political intrigue. Viewers were disappointed with the shallow schemes and underdeveloped plot lines, which made the power struggles feel forced and unconvincing. The narrative often leaned too heavily on the romantic elements, pushing the anticipated strategic battles into the background. Despite these flaws, Song Zhuo received praise for her nuanced portrayal of Xiao Qiao, bringing emotional complexity to the role. Many believe that with a tighter, more coherent script, The Prisoner of Beauty had the potential to become a true standout in its genre. Moonlight Mystique 5.9 rating. Despite earning a modest score of 5.9 on Douban, Moonlight Mystique has managed to draw considerable attention from viewers, maintaining strong viewership even though it was not warmly received by critics. The series follows the cultivation journey of the female lead by Shuo and her complex, bittersweet romance with Fan Yu, a wounded demon king whom she rescues. Their story blends elements of fantasy, immortality, and forbidden love, creating an emotional narrative that appeals to fans of Xiangxia dramas. However, the drama has faced criticism for its fragmented storytelling and lack of narrative cohesion. Many viewers pointed out that the secondary plots were too prominent, often overshadowing the main storyline and leaving the development of the central romance underwhelming. Bai Lu's performance, while competent, was seen as too restrained and lacking in growth compared to her previous roles. Critics noted that she did not manage to break out of her familiar acting patterns, which affected the emotional depth of her character. Still, Moonlight Mystique retains some redeeming qualities. The visual effects are praised for their ethereal beauty, capturing the otherworldly atmosphere of the immortal realm. Moreover, the melodramatic tone and themes of painful, fated love continue to resonate with fans of the genre, allowing the series to maintain a loyal audience. While not groundbreaking, Moonlight Mystique delivers just enough visual and emotional appeal to secure a modest place in the 2025 lineup of fantasy dramas. Perfect Match 5.8 rating. Premiering during the Lunar New Year holiday, Perfect Match was expected to bring joy and laughter to audiences with its light-hearted tone and attractive young cast. Framed as a historical family drama with comedic and romantic elements, the series had the potential to become a festive favorite. However, despite these advantages, it only received a modest 5.8 rating on Douban, reflecting a lukewarm response from viewers. The core issue lies in the storyline, which many have described as formulaic and lacking in originality. The narrative follows a traditional structure without introducing any notable twists or emotional depth. As a result, it struggles to maintain momentum and fails to deliver any particularly memorable or moving moments. While the performances were generally adequate and the production design pleasant, the overall execution left much to be desired. In a competitive season filled with numerous historical releases, Perfect Match simply didn't offer enough to differentiate itself. Viewers seeking innovation, compelling character arcs, or a fresh perspective on familiar themes may have found the series underwhelming. Despite its festive timing and promising cast, the drama did not manage to turn those strengths into lasting impact. Instead, it ended up being a light, watchable but ultimately forgettable addition to the 2025 historical drama lineup.